Good evening, everyone. So excited to see so many people, even after the electrical outage glitch. And I will introduce you the Apollo 3.0, the latest Apollo development, which is a new era into production level autonomous driving. Today, I'm not only show you about the Apollo architecture, the new capabilities we added to our open source platform, the new hardware developer platform. I also show you how the developers and the partners around the world, like you, use the Apollo open system to boost up their own development and the productization to really enter a new era of autonomous driving. Autonomous driving is really once-in-a-century technology that will change the world for better in a significant way. When we opened up Apollo last year, we have 4 founding principles in mind to really speed up the innovation and empower developers. Open capability, share the resources, accelerate the innovation, and provide a sustained mutual benefit for all the partners and the developers. Apollo's journey started last year, and when looking back, the innovation of Apollo open system is really exceed our wildest imagination. We released Apollo 1.0 for GPS waypoint autonomous driving in July last year. We released Apollo 1.5 in September, and we released Apollo 2.0, a big milestone to provide a full autonomous driving in urban road in January this year. And in April, we released Apollo 2.5. And today, we released Apollo 3.0, production level, closed venue autonomous driving. It's one giant leap into the future of driverless age because it provides developers and partners a capability to commercially deliver autonomous driving into productization. In Apollo 3.0, we have 4 major upgrades. We upgrade our architecture. We have production level turnkey solutions. We open many new capabilities. And we have optimized hardware and vehicle platforms. Next, my colleagues and I will get into each details of these fantastic new features. This is the Apollo architecture before 3.0. And many of you may be very familiar with. It's divided 4 layers from the bottom to the top. It has vehicle reference layer, hardware reference layer, software platform, and a cloud service layer. In Apollo 3.0, for the very first time, we upgrade Apollo architecture and add many significant new components. From the bottom is certified Apollo drive-by-wire vehicle layer. The new vehicle standard interface combined with upgraded Apollo certification vehicle platform, it will provide much more choice for developers to make drive-by-wire vehicle selection. And on top of it, we upgrade reference hardware platform to hardware development platform. And with Apollo sensor unit, it will provide much more support for developers in hardware selection and make much more flexible. My colleague Helen will get into details for this one later. And one key reason why Apollo is so popular is because we keep upgrading all the existing modules and all the features, and it's the same for Apollo 3.0. In open software layer and the cloud service layer, we upgrade many new features and include volume production service components. And on top of it, last but not least, we release turnkey solution layer, which is include volume production closed value solutions, which we will dive into deeper later. So for the production level turnkey solutions, it covers 4 major things in autonomous driving scenario. It's covered closed value minibus scenario. It's covered low cost, low speed microcars, valet parking, and Apollo IOV Internet of Vehicles operating system. The first is a minibus solution, which is a production-ready closed-venue self-driving solution. It's especially suitable for street cleaning cars, for short distance passenger transportation. It's suitable for cargo cars. And it provides 360 degrees camera and a LiDAR view. And it has great extensibility to other driving scenarios. Based on this minibus, our Apollo partner, Kinlong Bus, deliver Apollo first volume production minibus. It's carry up to 14 passengers, and it's run up to 100 kilometers per charge. It has a comprehensive emergency and security mechanism. And we are pleased to announce that Apollo first minibus already commercial delivered, and it's up running in 5 major cities in China. Next, let's show you a video of the first Apollo volume production minibus. Behind of this Apollo mini Kinlong bus is lots of work. One of the most important things is safety. We work closely with Apollo partners to define and design a full set of safety requirements for minibus to secure and safe transportation. And it's included 6 areas, include perception, electrical system, control, car body structure, and the planning system safety. Next, let me show you a video to see how Apollo minibus, which is tested in this safety standard and pass all the functional safety tests. We look at the minibus solution. Next, I will introduce you to another one, which is the Apollo microcar solution. This one is specially designed for production-ready, low-cost, low-speed autonomous driving. It's for micro-logistic cars. It's for micro-street sweeping machines. It has local sensor, which is designed to running in non-public road. Based on this microcar solution, Apollo's partner, Newlex, delivered the very first microcar used for logistic service. It's commercial launched, and the fleet will start operating in Changzhou and Xiong'an this month. Next, let me show you a video of how Newlex AX1 get built and get operated. It's great to see Apollo microcar running and delivering red roses. And more, we really want all the developers and the partners can use Apollo open platform and Apollo turnkey solution to speed up your own vehicles, to make up your own vehicles running at your own locations. Next, I will get details what the underlying of these microcars and the minibus turnkey solution. We cover 5 areas. One is autonomous driving software and hardware. And the second is the safety and the security, human-machine interaction, volume production service component, and the fleet management solution. It covers the full cycle of productization of a new microcar and a minibus solution, from development to production and to the operation and the maintenance. During the development phase, we have autonomous driving software and hardware we will introduce later. And we have safety and security function. We have human-machine interface interaction. I will especially highlight the black box in safety and security for data recording and a CAN gateway to function safety. For human-machine interface, we have a safety driver and a passenger interface inside of the car and a vehicle pedestrian interaction outside of the car. In production phase, there are volume production service that cover the online configuration, installation verification, sensor calibration, and the device management, many phases. And in the operation, we provide a fleet management service, map service, and the over-the-air update service. It covers security system update and also the firmware updates. Apollo 3.0 not only provide those turnkey solutions, it's not only provide the upgraded architecture, we also add lots of new features into open platform. Next, I would like to invite my colleague Jingao to get you more details about the new fantastic features we add to the open platform.